Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. Not a political pull. I keep saying on Sundays it's a spiritual pull because it's Sunday. I like to think of us, for my new people who are joining, as a group of like-minded people coming together in a circle wherever you're watching, whatever time of day you're watching. Our energy gets added to the circle, and as we add our energy, the vibration of the collective rises incrementally. And as light workers, we are needed more and more than ever before. And the people coming here on this Sunday are all light workers. And this last week for me tested me. I was adding to the 3D darkness. I was living in fear. I was living in anger. I'd like to say it's justifiable, but as a light worker, is it justifiable? I don't know. I'm still struggling with this. So I wanted to pull some cards to see, how do we not fall into the trap of being part of the problem, part of the darkness? How do we rise above that darkness and add our light to the situation, the world, the collective? Should we see what the cards say? Because you know what the cards say. The cards, they never lie. Here we go. Okay, can you all see that? I think we can. So what I got, I'm using Return to Spirit, ET contact cards. I thought I'd get a higher perspective. And then I said, you know what? Let me get a higher perspective, angels and ancestors, and then work your light. So you can pick a row if you'd like. I'm getting the sense that this is going to be a whole thing. But I've been surprised before. All right, let's see what we got. The Return to Spirit, I got 2 cards because I just thought that we need to return to the lightness, and maybe it's going to take 2 cards. The first card I got is Take Flight. Interesting. Talking about being in the 3D sludge. Get out of the 3D sludge. Take flight, fly, go, get out. We stick in this. How many times do we have to see the news and see somebody crying and see the pain and hear about the pain? We don't have to repeat it over and over and over again. Take flight, rise above it. And to me, this card feels like it's get a better point of view from up top, like an owl, like eagle, like hawk. Take flight, get a better perspective of what's going on. When you're that high above the issue, you can't absorb it. You can just observe it. Voice. Voice. What is our voice adding to? What is it subtracting from? So, is our voice adding to the 3D hate and pain? Or is it adding to the lightness of being, the light workers' goal? What's our voice saying? I think that I'm not sure yet. Let's see if it can clarify what we need to say. The ET contact card says Earth Goddess. So, take flight from Earth or take flight into the grounding of Earth. Take flight into the grounding of Earth is what I'm hearing. Now, a goddess is not, she works in different ways. She works in mysterious ways. The power from a goddess comes from her heart space. Got to get back to the grounding of the earth. Pay attention to the earth. Listen to the goddess of the earth. What is that voice saying? Voice is saying, you got gray hairs on your table. Can't believe it. Must be my wife. All right, moving on. Earth Goddess. We got to stay light. Got to stay light. Stand your ground. Mountains. And I like this card because there is, at the top of the mountain above the earth, it's all dark. It's 3D. But when we go underneath the mountain, the reflection, then it's light. And look, the stars are at the bottom of the card, underneath, in the grounding. That's when we're going to touch base with our guides and angels, our departed loved ones, who we think are all up in heaven. They're part of the Earth Goddess. And I notice this shimmering gold. It's like the sun setting. It's like the water. Take those pains and let the ocean heal them. Give them to the ocean. And again, as I said, don't pollute our streams and waters by giving them negative energy. Wrap them up in love. Golden, white love. Wrap them up in a golden rope and send them to the ocean. And the Work Your Light card. Okay. Obviously, we are not hearing the message. So let's, the Work Your Light card, hit us over the head with it. Get grounded. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. What's it say at the bottom? Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Wow. Get grounded. Stand your ground. Earth Goddess. And then I said, take flight into the earth. Take flight, observe, don't absorb all the negativity. Get grounded so we can hear our stars and our angels and our guides speak from that voice. Not the voice of hate and negativity and battles. Okay, let's move on to row 2. Feline. Feline. This is another Earth Goddess type card for me. But this is also a get ready card too. Because felines, the ones that I know, they are all quiet, calm, and then they pounce. So something's getting ready to pounce, this energy. So it's going to happen again. This isn't a one and done thing. We've got to stay vigilant in our grounding so that we can take flight to a higher dimension, to a 4D, to a 5D. And this feline is also, it's also about joy. A lot of love. And, well, unless they're playing with me, then I get a lot of cuts on my hands. But there's a, you know, they just love like being touched and being pet. They purr at things. Make sure that we find that spot that makes us feel good. Oh, and then we have that card. Love. Yay! We get so caught up in the 3D of these horrific things that we forget about the love. We've got to wrap, I mean, every night before I go to bed, I wrap them in love. I wrap the affective in love. That's what we can do. And need to stay focused on the love. And what would an ET say? Oh, an ET would give us aliens and Zeta. Zeta? Or yeah, Zeta. So when I look at this card, there's somebody peering in the window looking inside. And the reflections are a little skewed. So when we look inside, are we straightening out the illusion of something? And that's all about meditation, getting grounded, going back to the earth, using that earth goddess energy to see what's going on with us inside of who we are. This is also a get ready card too. So we have the feline that's about ready, or that could pounce at any moment. And then we have the Zeta card that is saying get ready for something unexpected. Maybe at 3 o'clock, because that's says 3 o'clock. And time is another limiting thing too, right? That's another really 3D thing. Don't have enough time, have too much time, have, what time is it? Hunter, track down your fears and your desires. Now, it doesn't say killer, it just says hunter. So, we have the feline getting ready to pounce with love, onto love. We have looking into ourselves, inside, discovering what is skewed a little bit. And that is the same thing as the hunter tracking down your fears, looking inside your fears. What are your fears and your desires? So these two cards are going hand in hand. Have you answered your deepest calling, warrior woman? It seems like in this spread here that we are being reminded over and over and over again the same things. It's get grounded. It's the strength comes from the female earth energy. And it's all about love. It's all about love with this warrior woman. Finding your desires. Having someone peek in on you. Power. Row 3. Power. Some people, we think of the power that's being presented, and we just go, oh. Power could be used for the wrong way. But this warrior woman is using her power in the right way. Earth Goddess uses her power in the right way. And it's reminding us that the power that we wield has to be covered with integrity. As light workers, our power needs to be in integrity. And we know that. But sometimes we get sidetracked. We get sucked into that 3D thing. Ooh, our ET card says, hey, let's go on a tour. Let's go to Italy. I don't know. I'd like to go on a tour to Italy. When we go on a tour, we go there to have fun, to see new things, to get a little bit of an education, but it's an exciting thing. It's fun. Let's not lose that in these times where we see people wielding their power without integrity. Let's stay in the light, in the love. In the Ancestors and Angels card, oh. What is it? Star Ancestor? Follow the voice of your soul. I guess we're not going to Italy. Well, maybe we could. Maybe we'll just take a stop in Italy before we go off into wherever the voice of your soul is calling. And the Work Your Light card. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. Keepers of the earth. Look how beautiful that card is. All right. It feels like this row, whatever power we want to wield as a warrior woman, as a hunter, finding out what our fears, what our desires are, how we want to work, that should be with love. And that power that we have needs to, we have to make sure integrity goes over it. And all of that seems to come from the keepers of the earth, getting grounded, finding who you are deep into the ground, Earth Goddess. So there's so much grounding here. I mean, we do have Take Flight, we do have tours. But it's mainly about being grounded. Going out and listening to the birds. not getting sucked up into other people's negative energy. And if that negative energy starts coming to you, take flight. Gotta go. Use your voice. Gotta go. See ya. Go to the earth goddess. Go to the mountains. Get grounded. Be a cat. Ready to pounce in love. Take a look at the inside of yourself. What are your fears and what are your desires? And cut the fear away. Use that warrior woman. Cut that fear away. Use that power with integrity. And then go on a little vacation. Go on a little tour. Go see your star ancestors to get star answers. Take a tour to see your star ancestors. And then come back, because we are keepers of the earth. Thank you all for watching Sunday with Spirit. Appreciate you all. Love you. Give yourselves a great big hug. We need it. Be good to each other. Peace and love.